for Mount Pleasant after Dunbeholden took a lead through Stephen Barnett. This is how Mount Pleasant will shape up. Shaquan Davis between the sticks. Experience of Sulay McCullough, Kimani Campbell, formerly of Waterhouse in the matchup. Ladale Ritchie, the skipper, Shaquille Dyer, Leonardo Rankin, O'Dane Murray, Ricardo Morris, Demario Phillips, Jordan Fletcher, fresh from his stint in India, and Trevante Stewart, the second highest leading goal scorer in the league with 15 goals. Their head coach Theodore Tapper Whitmore Dwight.
Yeah, they're looking to play a 4-4-2, but they're looking like 4-2-4-2-2. That's how they'll line up. 3 changes to the last starting lineup. Whether or not he gets the selection right, we'll wait and see.
Yeah, depth of squad for Mount Pleasant. This is how their opponents will line up. Damian Hyatt, the 2-time Premier League champion between the sticks. Where's the 31? Zakia Wilkes in there has had a pretty good end to the season. Chevoy Watkin, one of the best centre-backs from last year, is there. The youngster Devontae Hodges comes in, standout for Clarendon College. O'Dane Samuels, Nicoy Christian, the midfield maestro. Ricardo Thomas, the captain. Shakeen Powell, Malachi Douglas, another Clarendon College standout. Stephen Williams and Stephen Barnett. Barnett, their leading goal scorer. Williams coming into good form.
A familiar starting lineup for Dunbeholden. 4th game in 11th day, not much changes. Just 2 to the starting lineup for the team that has played these 4 games. Whether or not that...
The full match highlights in his bright pink. Okita Nicholson. Dunbeholden coming forward initially. Ricardo Thomas with a really good opportunity here. Made a mess of it. Had Barnett waiting, but also the finish was certainly not the best from the Dunbeholden captain. He had this shot with the left foot on this occasion, which came off the top of the crossbar. It was an evenly contested first half. Both teams trading punches but unable to score. Mount Pleasant coming forward on this occasion. Trevante Stewart, good footwork to get into the air. The left foot let fly. And it was into the side netting. Good 1-2 play. Look at the strength here and the foot skill of Trevante Stewart. A lot of pace on that shot. But luckily for Damian Hyatt, it was wide of the upright. Then Ladale Ritchie, not known for goal scoring, from some 40 yards out over the bar. Just 2 goals in over 300 appearances at this level. Well, he has had 2 goals this season already. And that one was wide from Demario Phillips. So was that from O'Dane Samuels, unable to get enough of a touch to add to his 2 goals that he's scored so far this season in all competitions. Then the go-ahead goal. A scuff shot from Jordan Fletcher and Leonardo Rankin with a quick response and a quick decision to flick that into the far post. Exquisite touch. Hyatt beaten. Mount Pleasant ahead. At that stage, 1-0 and 2-1 on aggregate. Rankin can't believe that he was in the box in that manner yet again after scoring in the first leg. Kimoni Bailey should have done better, and then this to add a second. Rankin at the near post. Phillips with the delivery and the flick on header. Beating Hyatt for pace into the roof of the net. Mount Pleasant 2 on the night and 3-1 on aggregate. Peter Gould, the owner, impressed and happy. He would be more happy after this moment from Trevante Stewart, driving forward. Nicely weighted pass to Ataforoy by Grave, on as a substitute and scoring his 7th of the season. The clinical number 50. Look at this, just needed that touch to place it past Hyatt. Didn't bother with much of a celebration because Dunbeholden is his ex-team. And that was 3-0 to Mount Pleasant. Job done and dusted. 4-1 on aggregate. Mount Pleasant creating other opportunities. This one parried by Hyatt, and Bailey didn't have the composure to finish. Last chance for Dunbeholden, but it was not to be for the Portmore based team. Mount Pleasant from St. Anne, 3-0 winners. Just 2 shots on target from 11 attempts for Dunbeholden. That statistic was disappointing. 6 on target from 19 attempts for Mount Pleasant. They looked really good. Some 26 fouls between the two. 4 yellow cards shown by Okita Nicholson. 3 of them to Mount Pleasant, who produced 2 saves from the hands of Shaquan Davis. They had majority of the possession at 60% and all the goals in quarter-final 2. Mount Pleasant over Dunbeholden. They go into the semi-finals with a 3-0 win against last year's beaten finalists. Dwight Jeremiah is with our man of the match.
Here we have Kadeen Webley, Junior Marketing Manager for Digicel, presenting the trophy to Leonardo Rankin, man of the match, dare I say, man of the tie as well. Rankin left out of the starting lineup after a very good performance against Dunbeholden in the final game in the preliminary round. Brought on as the saviour in the first leg, 2 goals in this one. You enjoy playing against Dunbeholden?
Yes, definitely.
And how do you feel getting past this and getting into another semi-final for Mount Pleasant?
Yes, it's a great opportunity for the club as well.
And do you feel that with your performances over these 2 legs, you have said to this coaching staff, you need to be in the starting lineup?
Of course.
Well,
I will just leave that to the coaching staff to make their decisions.
But you're ready?
Yeah.
But for sure. Against your next opponent will be Arnett Gardens. How do you see them?
Well, it's a very good team, so I just have to put our best foot forward and make the best team come out on top.
Well, hopefully you're that team.
Okay.
All the best.
Thanks.
Yeah, Rankin there. Not a man of